So, my first question for you guys is what was your initial reaction to having to create films through virtual learning instead of in person? I know that's probably a lot different than it would be in person for you. So, how did you feel when you first heard that, and how do you feel about the change in general?
I was a bit hesitant at first, but with this change, I was able to work through different challenges that came along when making film.
Yeah, that's good. There's always new challenges you get to go overcome, and they can actually help you in the future. So, I totally agree with that. Ashley, what's something that was challenging for you, and may even be still challenging for you now when it comes to making these projects from home?
That's the second question, right?
What was something that's been challenging for you or was challenging for you that when it came to making the projects at home?
Oh, the hardest thing was actually like just coming up with a story because when we're limited on locations and actors, it's really hard to come up with a good story.
Yeah, I totally understand that, especially because you're not in person, so you can't communicate as easily. Joyce, what's something that you enjoyed about working from home?
Something that I enjoyed about working from home is having the flexibility to manage my film schedule.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, Ashley, how has the process of creating one of these films changed? I know you're a freshman, so you probably haven't had the same experience as Joyce, who's been doing this longer, but how is it different from other things like this you've done in the past?
I've actually never made a film before. This is my first experience filmmaking.
Oh,
So,
was it different than you expected?
no, because there wasn't really a change. So, this is the only process I know.
Oh, that's true. How about you, for you, Joyce? Was it any different?
This is actually my first time taking a film class, so the process of creating one of my films has changed a lot due to the current regulations. And I am limited with the actors that I can use in my film, but I'm very grateful to have family around who are willing to participate and help out with my filmmaking process.
All right, so regarding your last project for Thanksgiving called Thankfulness, what inspired you guys to create it and how did you go about doing that?
For me, I think it's very important to be thankful for your family, especially during these unprecedented times. So, with my thankfulness film, I was inspired by my mom and portrayed how she played a vital role in my life, shaping me into the person I am.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Ashley, what's something that keeps you motivated and inspired to keep creating these videos with your classmates?
Um, it really depends on how much I like my story. If I'm really proud of my story and I'm proud of what I filmed and edited and turned in, then it gets me really excited to make an movie.
Joyce, what has been your favorite part about creating these films?
Personally, my favorite part about creating these films is seeing the end product, knowing all my hard work is paid off, and it's like very fulfilling and rewarding seeing the end product.
Yeah, definitely. Do either of you have any ideas for future films you'd want to make?
Um, in the near future, I would like to film a short movie highlighting the positive aspects of 2020 because for many people, it's been like not a year, it's been like a year of like unprecedented circumstances due to COVID-19 and distance learning. So I think highlighting the positive aspects would be very beneficial.
And last question, do you have any goals or hopes for the upcoming semester with Blue and Gold Productions?
Some goals that I have in mind is to create more microfilms to hone our skills in filmmaking.
What about you, Ashley?
I just want to be able to get back, like, actually to school, even just for a little bit. Just like while we're filming something, we can get feedback on what we're filming before we edit it, so we know if it's good.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you guys so much for doing this with me. I'll definitely include all of your responses in my article. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Um,